What is going on, guys? It's Ben here, bringing you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, gonna be doing some, like, I don't know, not many regular attacks, but I wanna, as the title said, like, it's asking you straight up, is anyone even beating massive attack? I know, like, yeah, some task forces are like that are up on the high scores here, but my question is for you guys, any of you guys that watch my videos, are any of you currently taking down like massive attack regularly? That is not dead end. It is not deep cut. It is massive attacks. Massive attacks, the last one, the last operation. It is so, like, deep cut for us is even hard. Like, you can see we beat it a couple days ago, and then we lost to it 3 days ago or 2 days ago, and then a day ago we lost to it, and it seems like unless the bases are just like lined up perfectly or they're kind of like pretty easy, you're gonna struggle because everyone knows sometimes just the operation bases are crazy, kind of like this last one here. But yeah, like, I'm gonna show you some of the deep cut attacks we did when we actually beat it. But man, I don't know, like, deep cut on its own is just a monster, and I want to know, for those of you, like, how are you guys beating it? Are you guys just like doing all Zukas all the time and just destroying, or what? So I'm actually gonna do one last Scorcher attack on here, and then I'll get to the deep cut operation. I do want to mention, if you guys would like to join our task force, here it is, helping us take on deep cut and dead end. There's the requirements. Intel, it's got to be close to around 70. I usually don't even hit 70, so it's just got to be some, like, you got to play pretty much. Then also my second task force is also looking for some members. I haven't been on this account in a long time, but players for life, I don't even know, it's right here, pretty sure it's still around. I don't even know where I am. This is the wrong one. Whoops. I'm not really sure where it is. There it is. So here we go. If you'd like to join the Players for Life Task Force, honestly, I don't really play on my second account right now, but I know these guys are still going hard. So if you would like to join it, there it is. You may not see me on too much on Bentim 2. I do apologize for that, but it is what it is. So if you want to join, those are the two task forces right here. Other than that, I gotta give a shout out to this task force though, BB Players, because they were still trucking along in deep cut, man, trying to beat it. Did I even attack this operation? I did. Okay, so I just had to make sure. I think I failed pretty hard, to be honest, but whatever. That's besides the point. I didn't even do a Scorcher attack, did I? There's a level 50 on my map. I just kind of want to annihilate them. It's like a cute puppy. But we hug cute puppies, we don't destroy them. But in Boom Beach, we destroy puppies with hearts, man. Okay? Other than that though, for operations, I know a lot of you guys like to see operations. I got a pretty interesting idea from one of my task force members. He said I could do like player profiles for people in my task force, like highlight some of their attacks, which I could do. That does sound like a pretty cool idea. Do you guys have any other ideas? Cause like, incorporating the task force and like operations and whatnot, like some cool things that you would like to see. I'll keep thinking on it, but if you have anything, like ideas for that, like anything you guys would prefer to see, or you just still like me just going over the operations and playing like the live or replaying the attacks and whatnot, so let me know. Those are a couple questions for right now already. So operation whatever, like, if you can come up with some cool ideas or whatnot. If you guys would like to see maybe those player profiles where I highlight people in the task force. And then, is anyone even beating massive attack right now? I don't know, man. If you are, your task force is probably crazy boosting. Let's see what we can do though against these bases. Take the warriors at rocket launcher at 6 o'clock. I have a pretty big boost, so I don't want to do something too easy, but I don't want to do something too hard that I can't really control. Take the warrior rocket launcher at 7:30, which is like right here. So it's these ones. So we can GBE that one, And then we'll have to shock a bunch. I think I can do that. That one's going to require a lot of GBE. I actually have a pretty big boost going down. You can see, got double GBE, health and damage. So, alright, let's train up the warriors, and then we'll go over some of the replays on deep cut. There we go. In a couple videos, or not a couple videos, tomorrow you'll probably see Hammerman. Hammerman's attack, along with like some Clash Royale videos mixed in between there. Not gonna lie, I've been playing Clash Royale quite a bit. Global launches in March, for those of you that didn't know. Android's coming out. My cousin is calling me, actually. I'll probably call him back after this video. If you guys watch my Vangler channel, he's the one that's he sometimes, or he's not sometimes, it's been a while, but he sometimes joins in. But okay, we're gonna need to shock these. Don't need to shock those. It's gonna be shocking these, shocking these, shocking these, shocking these, and then we can probably take out those rockets. So we'll go for it. Wish me luck, boys and girls. It's been a while since I've actually used Warrior Rush. I didn't really check to see the actual health left on this. I just know it was low. Hopefully one artillery shot will take it out. Okay. I think it was like at 3,000. I should have did a better job of checking. Oh, jeez. It's okay. That's why we're OP. I'm actually gonna do this. Okay. I like this configuration of my warriors quite nicely. I'm liking the path. I'm liking the path. I'm liking it. Just gotta make sure I don't mess up and miss a flare. Now that I said that, GG, right? Okay. Now is the clutch point. Good enough. I can't really do much. I wasted a lot of GBE on things. Well, let's go for a mortar, because why not? Because that's all I have a flare for. So we got rid of those essential rockets. Not bad. But now we go on to the other. I actually had a really failed attack here. I'll show you that later in the video. I failed pretty hard. But okay, to deep cut that we actually did takedown. Let's first look at assembly, what we're dealing with. Here it is. So assembly, we'll get a good look at it. We got rockets up in here. We got rockets up in here. We got shocks, rockets, shock launchers, shock blasters. Nothing good. I'm curious to see where he's going with the warriors. Is he going for the rocket? So it kind of makes the L for loser, big bad wolf. Just kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. No one's a loser, unless you lose the attack, which I was the loser on the back of the Mega Crab event, to be honest. Either way, he does get the rocket, so win attack there. I'm just gonna be going quick through these because these videos typically do take a long time if I go over every single attack, but we just gotta check out what the bases we're working with. So we got complex up in here. I'm curious to see how they go about this one, because sometimes you go over, take these ones out, or sometimes you flank whoa! I guess I can't say the word flank. We got M05 Welly taking out the rockets and a mortar, dude. Nice. So it looks like left side is gonna be the option for that one. And we got Titan here. The reason why I'm just going quickly through these is just to show you guys the base. I think I already mentioned that, but this one's simply to assembly, except for all these rockets up here. Interesting. Whoops, I kind of backed out on the attack. Sorry, chemo. But we got Waterloo as well. A lot of opening attacks here. Ooh, this one's always difficult because you see you got the shocks right in here. You got rockets and shocks up here. You got rockets over here. Definitely a tough base. Looks like he's going for the junk over here. Let's see how well he does. He's clearing. He's got a lot of mines to clear. But he's going. He's going. He's going. And he's taking out the shocks. Taking out the rockets. That was a really good Zuka attack. Oh, he's going for more. He ain't done. Stunting is stunting right now, man. Oh my goodness. OP attack right there. Got all of those. Cleared some other stuff. And we got Frost going up. I want to see the follow-up attack here. Is he just gonna clear the left-hand side path? Okay. I like where this is going. It's making it so we can go like wrap around, and then like plant right in there. It's probably just gonna be clearing a lot, using some GBE on some things, clearing this left-hand side so it's really easy for people to just wrap around. We'll see if he goes for more though. Oh, he's going for more. He's going for those rockets, man. He's going for those rockets. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Shock, shock, shock. Taking him, taking him, taking him. So unfortunately he didn't get the last one, but hey, that was still a good attack. He cleared the left-hand side and two solid attacks. And we got George on Titan. Kyle B actually destroys Waterloo. So they took down Waterloo in 3 attacks. He probably went up top left there and finished it. So Kyle B, clutching up, man. You can see how powerful the Alzukas are. I'm kind of curious to see exactly where he does go. I'm guarantee it's from the top left. But that's still a pretty tough clear because I guess it's just the mortars. So he's just flaring around. He's going. Zukas are so slow. Getting as much GBE as he can. Flaring up top left. Boom. 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 And then he did lose some there. Taking it out, taking it out. And boom, he actually did take it down, so sweet. That's how you do. Good attack. And sorry, I was reading a text during that attack because it popped up on my phone. I was just like, oh, I'll check it out. It caught my eye. But that was a really good attack. And we got Jack and I was gonna say Jack in the Box. Jack and Nader attacking tape here. Ooh. This one's a little interesting as well. It seems like the right hand side is for sure the easiest way to go, but it's still a tricky base because all the mortars, the rockets and everything. So he's going for the rocket here and probably the shock launcher. Takes out the rocket, going for the shock. Hashtag shocking the shocks. Is he going for the 3rd shock? Oh my goodness. That was actually, I only expected him to get 2 and then he did over half damage on the 3rd or the 2nd one, so not bad, not bad. And as we scroll up, that was pretty much all of them except for Dioxin here. So let's take a quick glance on it. Hot soup. Looks like he's going with all Zukas trying to get these. He's got to clear a bunch of mines to get up there. So we'll see how he fares against this. And I don't think I'm going to show my attack on this one. I didn't really do much, I don't really think. I don't think it'd be worthy of a replay, so we'll just leave it out. I don't even really remember my attack. Maybe we'll check it out, I don't know. But I want to show you guys my other fail attack on the other deep cut base. So he's actually going ham on these rockets, man. That was a tricky attack. He cleared a bunch of mines though, so it's a lot easier for the other one. So now we're just gonna see how they finished up these bases. So you can see Titan, pretty much the right hand side is completely cleared. And all you really have to do is get behind the core there with Zukas, shock those rockets, and it's GG. So honestly, I'm sorry Dark Eagle. We know you finished it in our hearts, but it took the Zukas a long time to walk around there. And reading the text message, I actually have to call my cousins back quickly. So that's why I kind of am rushing through the video right now. I apologize, but I'll still show you these attacks and whatnot. But Dioxin, you can see now that the rockets and all that are gone, and then they got these mortars up in here done. Really all you have to do is smoke these Zukas up in there and get behind there, but you can see the landing technique down here. Taking the really quick angle there. I would probably go to the left and to the up, but they just saved a lot of smokes there. Jack Pine did. He saved himself, I think, maybe like 2 smokes doing that 45-degree angle there. So if they usually travel 45-degree angles and stay in a line if you can get that pathing down. But good takedown there on Dioxin. Rolling right through here, we got Tapir. Another all Zuka attack. So you can see all Zukas are immensely used, or heavily used. I guess that's a better word to say. Or they're heavily used in operation bases. Pretty much just, oh, that was a long run for Zukas, man. May not look like it, he makes it look easy, but that is not easy because it's kind of scary when your smokes start to cost like 20 GBE and you don't know if you have enough. But he's got the reposition there. Shocking the flamethrowers just in case they would hit the Zukas, but other than that, everything else is out of range, and that will be another takedown on Tapir. With like, I don't know, how many Zukas do you think that is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Was that like 20? I don't know. The screen is bouncing up inside, or bouncing up and down. If you can count all that, you're OP, man. And then we got Zmot. Zmot's always a clutch attacker every time I see. He goes crazy boost though. So it's like to be expected that Zmot literally will always finish a base or do a great attack with all Zukas. I don't remember the last time. Like, actually, never mind. There was one time where Zmot dropped his troops and they all died because he failed. No, I'm just kidding. Either way, I don't even know what I was trying to say there, guys. But he clutched up there, taking out assembly, and then on the last base here, I don't know how to say this. Itamar, or Itamar, or Itamar. I don't know the exact pronunciation. I'm sorry for butchering the name. If you're watching this, let me know how you properly say it in the comments or in chat if I ever see you on. But either way, finishing up on Titanic there. Getting up in here. Are these rockets in play? I don't know. I don't think so. Oh yeah, they are. But either way, it doesn't even matter. Zuka's takedown, Titanic. Oh, ended a little bit early. Well, I'm gonna show you my fail attack here. Sorry, like once again for being rushed. It's important, okay? But yeah, so this was running down on time. There was like 2 minutes left, I think. So I quickly trained up my Scorcher Zuka army. I knew it was gonna be a ton of GBE to get up here. Drop my Scorchers, flare, or drop down the smoke because I didn't want the Doom Cannon to hit my Scorchers. You can see how much damage it actually deals if you let them get hit. But I'm smoking to the corner. The Zukas are a little bit behind, but that's okay. And I'm scared that my Scorchers are just going to be on the outside, but it's somehow, the positioning is okay right now. It's just my smokes are getting a ridiculous amount. I think at this point it's probably like, I don't even know, I should have counted. But needless to say, after this smoke right here, I can only drop like one, I think, one more. And that was it right there. I had like, I think at this point like 12 GBE. And I had to use it to reflare, so my Scorchers didn't go super far ahead, but that was kind of a pointless thing. So at this point I had like 6 GBE. My score, and I couldn't do anything, so I was kind of at the will of wherever my troops walk. Because ideally I wanted to get up here and then use all Zukas as a burn it down while the Scorchers took the hits from the rockets. But it just didn't work out that way. I ran out of GBE, and then my Zukas die out. So there you guys have it. And then we're also going up against Dead End again. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry for the rush at the end, but I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you did. Make sure to answer those questions that I asked throughout the video if you want to help me out. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you did. And subscribe for more Boom Beach videos not already. Hope you guys have a wonderful day or night, and I'll see you guys later.